In 2025-2026, Vancouver sits at the intersection of three powerful urban trends: innovation hubs, co-living, and smart cities that are quietly reshaping not just how people live, but how they connect, work, and imagine the future of the city. For millennials navigating rising costs, digital transformation, and a desire for community, these trends are not abstract ideas. They are becoming everyday realities. Vancouver has firmly established itself as one of Canada's leading innovation hubs, driven by a dense ecosystem of universities, startups, and government-backed accelerators. The Metro Vancouver region alone hosts over 260 Cleantech companies and more than 30 incubators and accelerators, creating one of the most concentrated innovation ecosystems in the country. This environment is further strengthened by public investment. In 2026, over $552 million was committed nationally to research infrastructure to accelerate technological discovery and economic growth. On social media, Vancouver-based tech creators and pages frequently highlight this growth, often framing the city as Canada's Silicon Valley for sustainability, reflecting the rising cultural identity tied to innovation. But innovation in Vancouver is not just about startups, it is about solving real problems. Housing, for example, has become a central focus. Researchers at the University of British Columbia are developing tools to identify underused land and accelerate housing development, with the potential to unlock up to 50,000 new housing units and reduce construction costs by as much as 60%. These efforts signal a shift toward innovation as urban survival, where technology is deployed not just for profit, but to address affordability, climate resilience, and livability. This is where co-living enters the conversation. As housing prices continue to push millennials out of traditional ownership models, co-living has emerged as both a practical and cultural solution. Academic research on post-pandemic pop-up cities describes co-living environments as intentional communities where individuals share not only space, but also experiences, learning, and social networks. These spaces are designed to foster what researchers call scaffolded spontaneity, a balance between privacy and community that encourages meaningful interaction without sacrificing independence. In Vancouver, this idea resonates strongly with millennial values. Social media discussions, particularly on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, often frame co-living as a response to loneliness in dense urban environments. Influencers and local creators showcase shared houses, collaborative workspaces, and hybrid living arrangements as alternatives to isolation. What emerges is a new urban identity, one that values connection over ownership. Overlaying both innovation hubs and co-living is the broader concept of the smart city. At its core, a smart city uses technologies like artificial intelligence, IoT sensors, and data analytics to improve urban life. Research shows that these systems can optimize everything from traffic flow to public safety and energy use, creating more responsive and efficient urban environments. Vancouver's long-standing planning philosophy, often referred to as Vancouverism, already emphasizes dense, transit-oriented, and mixed-use development, making it a natural foundation for smart city evolution. What's changing in 2025-2026 is the integration of these ideas. Innovation hubs are no longer isolated tech clusters. They are embedded within communities. Co-living spaces are increasingly designed with smart technologies, from energy-efficient systems to shared digital platforms for communication and resource management. and smart city infrastructure is being shaped by the needs of a generation that values sustainability, flexibility, and inclusivity. At the same time, tensions remain. Scholars and policy reports emphasize that technological solutions alone cannot fix systemic issues like housing affordability. They require coordinated policy, regulation, and public trust. On social media, this skepticism is visible. Alongside excitement about smart living, there are growing concerns about surveillance, data, privacy, and the risk of tech-driven inequality. Millennials, in particular, are caught between embracing innovation and questioning its consequences. Ultimately, the convergence of innovation hubs, co-living, and smart cities represents a redefinition of urban life in Vancouver. It is a shift away from the traditional model of individual ownership and static infrastructure toward a more fluid, interconnected, and adaptive city. For millennials, this transformation is not just about where they live, it is about how they belong. In a city known for its natural beauty and high cost of living, the future is being built not just in glass towers or tech campuses, but in shared spaces, digital networks, and collaborative ideas. Vancouver in 2026 is not simply becoming smarter, it is becoming more intentional, shaped by a generation determined to make urban life more sustainable, connected, and human.